Hammond Report for Wednesday, September 1st of 2021. This is Jon Hammond, the organ player and accordionist. I'm back with my daily Hammond Report. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me once again for some more of my music and stories. Well, yesterday I had a gig, so I didn't have time to open up the microphone, and I got one this morning. So I'm going to try to squeeze one in for you with my tune called White Onions. That's Joe Berger taking one on the guitar. This is a Sunday session that we did at the Winter NAMM Show in Anaheim, California. Some of my very favorite musicians, longtime band members. I started playing with Joe in 1986 back in New York City. And on percussions there to my left is Chuggy Carter. And we've been playing together for a long time. Chuggy's played with everybody. And you're going to hear one of the absolute greatest harmonica players in the world. My dear friend Koei Tanaka up next. Yeah, Joe. Koei. Koei came all the way from Tokyo, Japan. And we started playing together first time in Hamamatsu, Japan at the Suzuki Musical Instruments Factory, world headquarters. Quite some years ago. I love playing with Koei. He's the greatest. How does that? Koei Tanaka. I'm going to play a little bit of organ for you now. Hammond Report for Thursday, the 2nd of September, 2021. This is Jon Hammond, the organ player and accordionist. I'm back with my daily Hammond Report, and I want to thank anybody who's tuned in for some more of my music and stories. Well, the story here is that we're playing my longtime theme song for my cable access TV show, the Jon Hammond Show, and this song is called Late Rent. With some of my original compadres in the Ellington room, and that's my 1959 Hammond B3 organ and the same Leslie speaker I've had for years, and built for me by the late great Bill Beer. Ray Grappone on drums, Todd Anderson tenor saxophone, Joe Berger guitar, and Chuggy Carter congas and percussions. Yeah. Todd was my music teacher for arrangement and composition at Berklee College of Music back in 1973. And we go way back, and I knew Todd even before then. So So it was the luck of the draw that I got him for my teacher. He's such a beautiful musician, you know. He's on the original recording of this song. And Todd has had the Selmer Mark VI saxophone as long as I've known him. And it sounds beautiful. Yeah, Todd. Burgermeister. Joe Berger taking one on the guitar. I just heard back from Joe. And how about the rain yesterday? New York City was bullseye for that remaining precipitation and a big tornado in New Jersey. Hope everybody's staying safe out there. But the sun is back out today. Whoa. Joe is tearing it up. I got some really good friends in the house here too with me. We had a lot of fun. Even Tony Machine came in and checked it out for a while. I'm gonna play some Hammond organ here for you. They don't call me Jon Hammond for nothing. It's a 1959 organ I've had for a long time. But I didn't get it in 1959. I was only 6 years old then. Well, the story is about this song. When I recorded it for my cable TV show in 1983 in the winter, there's my good friend Tom Pistone. He and his wife and friend came up from the island. Thank you for coming, Tom. Main man, Tom. One of the most important cats in the NAMM organization. Big honor to play for these folks. Yeah, when I recorded it, I didn't have a name for this song. And I got behind on my rent. Mr. Lebarsky was my landlord at the time, beautiful guy. Everybody was afraid of him, but he was my friend. I called him up, I said, Mr. Lebarsky, I'm sorry, but this thing came up and I paid the musicians with my rent money. But I'll have it for it because I got some gigs next week. And he said, we'll work with you, Mr. Hammond. And I gave him the master tapes when I got the dough together. I gave him the money and he gave me the tapes and we called it late rent. Juggy Carter. Out of sight. Ray Grappone. We go back to 1987. Oh yeah. Joe Berger, we go back to 1986. In fact, I was on a TWA airplane coming back from Germany with Joe when we met Ray Grappone the very first time. They don't even have TWA anymore. Todd Anderson. Yeah, Todd. And yours truly, Jon Hammond at the organ. I'm going to take you home with this one. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Come back tomorrow. I have another report for you. Bring it down, boys. Oh, yeah. Live from the Ellington Room. Late rent. Here we go. One more time. I recorded it on the Nakamichi machine. I've had it since 1976. Out of sight, cats. I just want to say one last thing. Thank you. Bye-bye now. Stick around for a few nice pictures with the cats.
I'm so happy to have you here at Big Slide. You guys are all my friends.
All right now.
We'll do it again sometime, I hope. And have a beautiful night and a better day tomorrow.
Better one tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Jon Hammond. The fingers of the singers. Bye now.
This is a tune I wrote called No Excess Baggage Blues.
Hammond Report for Friday,
How about these cats anyway?
September 3rd
Hey, fellas, on the-
of 2021.
Everybody give it up for the horn section. Yeah.
This is Jon Hammond, the organ player. And accordionist.
Very honored to have these cats in the rhythm section.
I'm back once again.
On the guitar.
Thank you very much, folks, for joining me for some more of my music and stories.
Okay, we'll play some blues for you. No excess
Can everybody hear me out there okay? I got the microphone on, so I want to tell you, very first of all, TGIF, thanks God it's Friday. And I hope that everybody will enjoy this music and kick back in your house if you still have a house, because that Hurricane Ida, as one Louisiana resident described it, said, Hurricane Ida storm made Katrina look like a warm summer breeze. Wow, that was unbelievable. And New York City was a bullseye, and New Jersey for the rain, and the giant tornadoes came through. So I hope everybody survived one way or another. And hopefully you're comfortable. This is one of my very favorite sessions. I'm going to tell you that that's my dear friend who is greatly missed. That's Lutz Buchner. I played with him for a good 20 years. When I lived in Hamburg, and then many times returned to play. So enjoy his playing. And in the meantime, I want to tell you, yesterday I found some old pictures, and Thursday is kind of a flashback day, you know. So I want to tell you about my good friend Joe Franklin. He's on a conference call here. And that's how he did it, you know? Yeah, man. With early technology. Frontal assault on the telephones. And we had the Project X unveiling at the NAMM show. One of the newer Hammond organs that I love to play on these new Hammond SK organs designed by the Suzuki folks, the good people from Hamamatsu, Japan. And Koei Tanaka is always such a pleasure to play with. Yeah, let's. Joe Berger's going to take one here for you. This is my tune called No Excess Baggage Blues. And it's kind of a joke because I always have excess baggage, don't you know? But somehow we managed to squeeze everything in there. And tomorrow, happy birthday to my good friend Shuji-san, Shuji Suzuki. And he is a beautiful friend of mine. And keeping the Suzuki Musical Instruments Corporation going. And they make some beautiful high-powered Leslie speakers too, and it's always a big luxury to play through them. And that's what I did at the Project X yesterday. Yeah, we'll play some organ here for you. That's Michael Leuschner. And I was talking the other day about going to Moscow. My organ arrived okay, but the rest of the luggage went to Poland. But that's okay, it did come back. And nothing like getting there early, because the early bird gets the worm. The second mouse gets his baggage when it comes back from Poland. And I did, so that was cool. Yeah. And I'm in Toronto, Canada. I didn't know that I'd be back there ever again. But there's Denny's Island back there with a big old basket of French fries. Great jazz pianist and psychiatrist. I have been a big fan of his for many years. There I am on 8th Avenue. The cat from the Melford Plaza is getting me a taxi cab. If you're ever in San Francisco, be sure to drop into Cafe Puccini on Columbus Avenue. And they have that great fresh focaccia from the Lujuria Bakery and the best cappuccino, and if you're lucky, you'll get a parking space out front. But it's tough. We gotta keep going around the block. Yeah. Nighttime in London at the Hilton London Metropole, downtown London. It's been a while since I've been back in London. I gotta go back there. Last time I was there, I got together with my friend Lawrence Cottle, and he gave me a beautiful interview right there at the Metropole Hilton. And I was thinking about this gig the other day we did in Kiel. Sebastian Gill, the first time on the band. He blows that saxophone like crazy. It's a balanced action Selmer, very rare instrument. And he is really doing great things these days. Howdy to Sebastian. And Heinz Leash is there in the drums. And Heinz is on the session that we're playing. Right now I'm playing the organ. Right next to Heinz in the Auster Bar. You know the Hammering Man in Frankfurt? Well, he's still hammering. And a few years ago, one of his arms wore off, and they had to take it off and do some maintenance. That's what happens when you've been hammering for years, non-stop. It's an amazing sculpture. I broke out an old camcorder, not that old, but at the end of the mini DV tape cameras. It's called the DVC-30. Steve Golub sold me on that from Panasonic Pro Video. Nice camera. I'm in Hollywood there at the ASCAP Awards, Pop Awards. I'm still waiting for my award. Oh yeah. Patti Smith. She's got a great sense of humor. I told her a lousy joke and she laughed like crazy. And Neil Portnow, I asked him when I'm getting my Grammy Award. Well, I'm still waiting. And Neil is no longer the president of the Recording Academy. So that went nowhere. But folks, I hope you're going nowhere. Have a beautiful weekend. This is Jon Hammond taking you home with No Excess Baggage Blues from the Austerbahn, Hamburg, Germany, with the NDR horns. Heinz Leicius on drums, and Joe Berger, and myself, Jon Hammond. Dankeschön. Thank you very much. I just want to say one last thing before I get out of here today, and that is, bye-bye now.
What a gas, man. Sounds like a big band to me.
Hammond Report for Saturday, September 4th of 2021. This is Jon Hammond, the organ player and accordionist. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me once again for some more of my music and stories. This is a tune I wrote entitled Czechoslovakian Salsa Song that we're playing at the Shoreline Amphitheater in Mountain View, California. A very special event, New Orleans by the Bay Food and Music Festival. Got a nice band here.
All right, thank you. Come on.
Come on. Left to right. On guitar, that's Barry Finnerty. The tenor saxophonist is Larry Schneider. Back there on the drums, James Preston, Funky Jimmy Preston. This tune we call Hip Hop Chitlins. Yeah. First time we played it was on AFN Radio, the Power Network in Frankfurt, Germany. And actually that track is on my very first album. So check that out. And I was happy to find this because this is the first of 3 years that I played in a row on the New Orleans by the Bay Food and Music Festival. They used to call that NOB, New Orleans by the Bay, produced by the good folks at Bill Graham Presents. My good friend Mick Brigden put me on this show, and we got to open up for a lot of great people over the 3 years, including Dr. John, the Neville Brothers, Taj Mahal, Bonnie Raitt, and I did also some solo sets over in the bar area. I forget what they called that bar, and we had a lot of fun there. And Barry's going to take one here for you on the guitar. Yeah, we wrote this tune together, and like I said, we played it on AFN Radio with Jim Preston, the very same drummer. And Jim is very greatly missed. People that know his work as the longtime drummer of the Sons of Champlin, and he also played with Cold Blood and Maria Muldaur and a lot of Bay Area musicians. He is rock solid. Can't believe he's gone. So I'm very glad to have this and happy to bring it to you. So Thank you, folks, for checking it out. I brought my organ over there in a U-Haul trailer the night before and just sat on the bandstand all by myself, checking it out. I had just come back from living in Europe, you know. So that was a nice welcome back. I'm gonna play some organ here for you now. Yeah. See that flag in back of me? That's my good luck flag that was given to me by my dear friend, Professor Klaus Meyer, founder of Hammond Deutschland, and the father of Michael Meyer Falkenstein. And I always try to fly it at my big gigs for good luck. Yeah. Well, I hope we can come back and play someday again at the Shoreline Amphitheater. I've seen some great shows there. Peter Frampton, Steve Miller, Stevie Wonder, Paul Simon. Oh, all the big ones played there. Bill Graham presents, you know. And Bill Graham, he's greatly missed. We're going to take you home with this one, folks. Have a beautiful Saturday evening. And come back tomorrow, because I'll have another Hammond report for you. This is Jon Hammond. Not the singer. The fingers are the singers. Yeah, have a beautiful one. One more time. Just one last thing to say, folks, and that is hip hop chitlins. There we go. Bye-bye now.